Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Final Fantasy I, the Pixel Remaster. Last time, world map, here we go. We started off by going to Mount Dwargar, like the whole, the Dwarven place, and we gave them the nitro powder. They blew up a landmass, so now we're into the rest of the map. We now have full access to, like, this little area over here. Wow, trying to cycle to the right place. But anyways, we found a new town. It's all destroyed. It doesn't even have an item shop, but it had level 5 magic for us. After that, we went to the Cavern of Earth. You have to go through all the way to the bottom where you fight a vampire, which gives you a crystal, which you have to bring to the Giant's Cavern. And then from there, you go to the Giant's Cavern, you feed them the emerald, or the crystal. They let you through. You get to the Sage's Cave, who gives you an item, which allows you to progress further into the Cavern of Earth. But anyways, we've cleared out the Cavern of Earth, minus the boss battle, and whenever we click on this, I'm assuming this is the Earth Crystal, and that this will be recovered. That's the whole goal. We're trying to recover the 4 crystals. But first we got a boss battle to do, which is where we're going to start things off.
Who speaks to me?
Giant Earth Golem would be my guess. No, that's looking like lightning. Oh, you're undead.
I am he who feeds on the power of earth. I will not be disturbed by mortal men. I am the Lich Fiend of Earth.
I still didn't get the better anti-undead magic, dang it. Like, Void would be really good if she had Diara, or I think we have Diaraga now as our max available. Anyways, you two are of course gonna go brute physical. I should have picked up at least Diara. Let's just try it. Regular Dia is not going to do much. I am going to assume you're immune to instant death, but let's try Firaga. I mean, you look pretty cool. That's decent damage, at least. Oh, that's just considerably better. Hold. Oh, that's just paralysis? That's not too bad. Like, that didn't do, like, a bunch of damage. You're just gonna keep spamming Dia, you're just gonna keep spamming Firaga. Yeah, Sammy... If only Sammy could survive most battles, he'd be actually unstoppable. Because, like, Sammy hits so hard, I just can't keep him alive. Wow, Keith is literally doing nothing here. Like, this thing must have, like, really good anti-physical defense. I'm not feeling too threatened right now. It's used hold and slow. It's stopping me from moving too commonly, but it's not doing much against us. I was feeling a little bit underleveled, but I don't know if we really are. You know what, maybe we're not underleveled. I think the level curve is just weird in this game. Like, it feels like some of the mini-bosses were or, not really mini-bosses, but like, whenever you open a chest, there's a chance you'll get attacked by a horde of monsters. It legitimately feels like those are stronger than the bosses. An extra 6 HP for you, a little bit of agility, a little bit of intellect. You got 4, strength went up, stamina, intellect, good. And one more battle, and Sammy and Omelo will level up too. But super easy. I don't know. This... I'm enjoying myself. Like, this is still fun. This is definitely first game they haven't worked through stuff yet. Like, oh, restore the Earth Crystal's light. I keep getting jump scared by achievements. This is the altar of Earth from which the power of Earth flows forth. I'm gonna assume this is a teleport out. Yes. I think we're good here. But yeah. The level curve is weird. There's kind of not even really a level curve at some places. Some of the dungeons, like, half of it's literally unnecessary, like straight lines. Like, it's fun. I have a feeling I'm going to enjoy, like, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. I have a feeling this is going to be my least favorite, at least for, like, the first few. Anyways, I want to go visit the Sage again, then we're going to head back to Melmond, just because I'm assuming stuff is going to be fixed up now, based on the way they were talking. Ah, dang it. I've already been in there. That was just some chest. Hey, Sage Saba, we won. Restore all the crystals to Grace. Never mind, not anything important. Yeah. I still wonder what's with the giant pot room with nothing in it. So, I really can't wait until we get, like, faster travel. Like, we have the boat, but that's only very specific places around the map. Otherwise, we're just walking everywhere. So, like, I assume there's going to be an airship at some point. There are just sections of the map that you can't that you just can't access without like a flying vehicle. And like I know for a fact airships are just like super common in this series. Anyways, Melmond, things should be looking a little bit better. Nope, not at all. Restore the crystals to Grace. Warriors of Light, to you we owe our thanks. The Earth is returning to normal. Stop by my father's shop, okay? Was there any more of these I wanted to buy? I already have. Oh, interesting. Why can you... Oh yeah, you still can't learn teleport. Like, that was weird. Anyways, so nothing really there. I think we're maxed out on level 3 magics. I really should get Dialga. Restores HP to the entire party, revives one... She needs offensive capabilities, but all of the white magic here is like too important. What other white magics do you currently have? You have Cure and Protect. You have Cure, you have Heal, Cura. You have 0 level 4 right now. I should go get you a couple more of those. Honestly, I think Curaga might be unnecessary for now. We have plenty of potions, and Cura's decent enough for most situations. I think getting you a better combat capability might be more important. Having Healera on hand just in case. That was a waste of a bunch of cash, because I did buy that last time for 4K. Anyways, you now have offensive capabilities. That would have been nice 30 seconds ago. There's that. Already looked at equipment. I don't think we could buy anything there. We already found Sada. Warriors of Light. Just couldn't have happened without you. There's Smellum and Veil's coming back. Long ago, a prosperous kingdom existed here. I don't think there was anything in either of the equipment or the weapon shop. The Earth Crystal must be shining again. You might have something important. There's nothing I do not know. Never mind. That's right. You just said you're a genius and then told us absolutely nothing. So, at this point, yeah, this is super open-ended. We need an airship. It does not tell us where to get an airship. I guess we're going to the southeast then? Like, let's look at the map real quick. I think we've seen everything we possibly can in, like, this section over to Pravoka and, like, the section, like, with the Elven Kingdom. I've fully checked and fully cleared everything in there. Fully cleared everything on this western side. I don't think there was anything on that, like, little peninsula here, right above the Giant's Cave, right? Like, I checked that and there was nothing. So at this point, there's a dock we can access in the bottom right on that big section there. I guess that's where we're heading. And I guess the fastest way is going to be down and around this way, and I might as well just, like, double check, like, running along the coastline over here. But yeah, I would love a little bit more direction. Like, it's not necessarily bad that I have to just figure stuff out on my own, but like some sort of more clear, like, oh, you need to do this before you can do this occasionally, rather than just full access to everything at once. Was it this dock? I think it's the one below. That one's easier access to Pravoka. And I think I saw a cave over here, if I remember correctly. There's this little area here, like that giant crescent. Okay, okay, I just randomly went the right way, I guess. And Crescent Lake, we got an inn, item shop. We should probably pick some stuff up. We couldn't do it in the last town. High potions might actually be more worth it since I don't actually have Kiraga anymore. So let's just buy 10 of those. Ethers, I have 6. I don't really need more now. I have some of those. Cure Stone. Let's see, sleeping bags and cottages. Do I even really need to buy anything? That's probably fine there. Buy a couple more ethers just to be safe. There's the inn. This is the church, in case we need to revive fallen party members. Equip. I keep getting stuck in corners. Bum 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 bum. Buckler. You know what? We'll buy it for you. And mithril gloves we'll buy for you. It really is just... It really basically is just you, huh? That's getting all of these upgrades. Nothing there. You need to get to the buckler. Let's just do optimal. Yep, everyone's optimal. Keith's fine. Cool. There's that. My husband is always traveling, and in the little time he is home, he sleeps all day. I think he needs to get his priorities straight. Let's see, is it just like these couple little houses, a single person by the graveyard, and then the shops? It's a gravestone. It's a gravestone. If I had an item to cure sleep, could I wake him up? Do I have an item to cure sleep? You know what, let's test it, because why not? I think there is one we can buy. Antidote, I guess not. I think sleep is an effect. I guess just not something we can actually do like a little side quest for. Again, that's probably something we're going to see in like later games more often. Mithril knife, no. Mithril sword, nah. Equipment rewards are feeling weird too. Stona transports the party out of dungeons. So, oh, you can't use that either. So, Sammy's going to get that eventually, and you're going to get that eventually. Raise the party's defense, raise the party evasion. I'm not really feeling the need for magics like that yet, but I guess I'll pick those up eventually. Just, let's see what else we can get first. Thundaga, Death, Quake, and Stun. So I'm gonna probably pick up Thundaga, Quake, and Death. Those are probably the 3. Let's just start with Thundaga. Let's get Quake just because I want to test it. And you know what? I don't really have anything else to spend my money on right now, so why not? Death it is. So we have a chance to insta-kill an entire enemy unit. And now we have just like... And how does it work? Instantly kills all, instantly kills one. I'm going to assume there's an accuracy difference. Like maybe this one's almost guaranteed and the other one is random chance across everyone or lower odds. It's a gravestone. Every single town is just full of gravestones. I know this world's going through some stuff, but it's a bit much. Like, obviously things are not going well. There's the town we're all done with, and I assume there has to be a dungeon over here that I didn't see, right? Uh-oh. What did I miss? This was just the level 6 magic town. There's no dungeons. I don't think there's anything north towards Provoca. And as far as I could tell, none of the northern areas actually have anything on them either. I don't remember if there was another dock here or not. I don't think there was. I can't go through any of those rivers. Here's just that. I'm gonna have to go running across the entire map trying to find where to progress, because I have zero idea. I thought it was gonna be near that town, but unless I just missed it. Huh. I don't think I found anything on either of these northern continents, but I guess I'll go double check it. Um, huh. I'm gonna be sailing around for a little bit, I guess. I'll give it like 10 minutes of searching the map, and then I might have to look it up because I don't know what I missed. Okay. I think I'm just gonna end up looking up the solution because I cannot find it. I assume this is the level 6 magic town, which makes me assume that this is roughly where we're supposed to be. My assumption would be that we're supposed to ride the boat down one of these rivers and eventually end up at another dungeon. And eventually, somewheres in this region is going to be someone who can help us get the airship for the next region. That was my assumption. But there's no navigable rivers here. You can't go down any of the rivers. There's no one in any town, I've visited a few, that will give us an airship, and I can't find anyone. The dwarves talked about lava stone, but they don't give you any. We don't have mithril, so we can't do that. The dwarf that blew up the land bridge so we can continue on disappeared. I don't know what the game wants. The game has just left me to my own devices, and I have no idea what it's asking for. Like, I've literally explored the entire map looking for a different port, and I just cannot find one, so I don't know. So, to Google, let's go find a walkthrough. I really wish I didn't have to do that. Okay. I had seen something up here, but I walked like that and entered and exited the screen the first time around, and I just didn't come back to actually explore the rest of it. So there is actually more in this town. Still, that's not exactly super clear now, is it? Anyways, there's a little river and a little walkway over to this. I'm assuming the blue one's the important one. Well, let's see.
12 sages are we, guided to this land by the stars in prophecy. 4 great crystals exist in this world. The light that once shone within them now is lost. The 4 fiends of chaos block the power of the crystals, claiming it as their own. Fire, earth, water, and wind. These are the 4 forces that compose our world. The source of the 4 forces are the altars scattered across the world. Defeat the fiends that have taken root there, and lift up the crystals you carry to the altar. The crystal should regain its brilliance. The 4 fiends plot to rule the world, both past and present. The Fiend of Wind appeared 400 years ago, followed 200 years later by the Fiend of Water. Together they laid waste to the civilization in the north. The Fiend of Earth rots the land. Where the Fiend of Fire passes, all is engulfed in flame. When all 4 crystals shine once more, return here. All will be revealed. Bring the light of the 4 crystals to us. Warriors of light, only you can do this. The volcano Mount Gulg rises to the west of this town. The Fiend of Fire long slept within its passages, but she has awoken 200 years before her time. Vanquish her before the world is consumed by flame. Well done, Warriors of Light. You have defeated the Fiend of Earth and restored the crystal's light. Sadly, this has drawn the notice of the Fiend of Fire, who was not to have stirred for another 200 years. Take this canoe and go face the Fiend in Mount Gulg. Thank you. You obtained a canoe. That'll let us access those rivers, I guess. I am Lucan. I see a cycle of wrath, a dim light, guided by destiny, about which our entire future resolves. Okay, I feel like I recognize the name. I feel like someone in town was talking about you. Anyways, now that we have the canoe, let me through. Thank you. Time to actually continue on. Little bit of a rough bit there. Oh, I can just walk onto it, and oh, that's kind of a cute river. That's kind of a cute canoe animation. Can I just get onto water anywheres now? Hold on, I'm curious. I assume I can't just do this. Can I just go into the ocean? Okay, no. You can only do this specifically on, like, river water tiles. You can't go into the ocean proper. That's good. That is very, very good. Do not ride a canoe into the ocean. Bum, bum, bum. So I assume it wants me to go north there. Like, I assume the volcano is the big circle above us. What can I access over here? Nothing? I guess this river mouth just doesn't exist for a real purpose. It's just there. But that does give us quite a bit more access to stuff, so that's pretty nice.
I'd seen this. I don't remember. Why get out of my face? Is there anything actually important over here? I mean, it looks like there should be. It definitely looks like there should be something cool here. Maybe it's a rare enemy encounter. Like this is very specific. Now it's enemies we've already seen, or I guess the scorpion is new, but like not that exciting. Da-da-da-dun, da-da-dun, 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 da-da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun. Yeah. I mean, that was a good level up for Sammy. I mean, there might be a rare enemy encounter there, but I'm not too bothered about it. I am enjoying myself. I think way too much of this game is kind of unnecessary. That's my problem right now. Like that's a big old walk there to get to something that looks pretty cool for no reason. Like maybe a rare enemy encounter, I guess. That would be my assumption. But like unless they have like a super rare, super important drop, or they're in their really cool fight, I'm not bothered. Anyways, that basically just lets us get back to the rest of it without taking the boat all the way around the map, so that's good, I guess. I mean, the volcano is where we're truly heading for, but is there anything else over here? Not really. Although I guess since we have access to that other port and that other river system as well, that could be something good we could go explore. The volcano was actual progression. Do we do the volcano first, or do we go over to explore these side bits? You know what? I think I'm gonna go explore the side bit real quick. It's gonna take me a moment to get back, though. Okay, so here we are onto this little river system. It looks like it goes somewheres. A little forced there. Yep, it's another useless little section of land. Yeah. I feel like I'm just repeating the same criticisms over and over again now. Like, it's kind of rough. Like, does this one go anywheres? No, of course it doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, they had not worked stuff out yet. This definitely screams first RPG. Like, this definitely screams first game, one of the first RPGs ever made. That's definitely the feel I get from it, because there's some stuff they still haven't worked out. Anyways, this one actually goes somewhere. This one has a cave. Let's just hope I didn't do all this for nothing. The Cavern of Ice, basement floor 1. I was expecting ice physics, actually. It's pleasantly surprised it's not. Let's see. I'm assuming this is like a dungeon proper, right? If I turn on encounters, I'm gonna get attacked. We got stairs down. Specters, okay. Did we see these before or no? I don't remember. Let's just try Dia, and you're going to just physical attack. Okay, they're kinda strong. Ow. Ow. And Omelo's paralyzed. Okay, they're not actually that tough. I don't want hit, they can just hit pretty hard. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. And of course, now we have 2 paralyzed party members. Hopefully they just all go down to Dia here. Yep, I was hoping this was side thing. I think this is actually like at least a mildly important dungeon. It's looking pretty straightforward. Ice cavern, as it's moving all the way at the bottom here. Oh, there's 15 chests. I just haven't found any. Bum bum ba bum ba da bum ba da dun. Where are we heading? No doors. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. Hi. Let's heal up first. I've gotten into trouble here. Use up a potion or two. Let's not use up our MP just yet. Ghast White Wraith Spectre. Oh, okay. Void is gonna have a good time here. Dialga. It's a really good thing I bought this. And you're just gonna Fyra. Dun-dun-dun. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 ba-dum. Aw. They all also have fire weakness, so Void didn't even get to do anything. Ow, okay, so that's a problem. We can only take so many steps on those. There's nothing over there. There's a chest over here. How much damage does that do? Is it just 1? Okay, it's 1 HP damage per step. And of course there's a white dragons. Okay, that could be a problem. Ba da dun da 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 dun. Yeah. Let's try Quake. I haven't seen what this looks like yet, or what this does really. Quake. And it missed. Of course it did. And a physical attack. Fine. Let's try Thundaga. Ow. Ow. Okay, they hit hard. They don't actually have much HP, though. You obtained ice armor. Let me guess who that goes on. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, that's pretty decent. Can anyone else wear it? No, who could have seen this coming? Fine. Fine ice armor for you. Items. Potion to Sammy. Use 3 of those. Yeah, might as well. Do I have any high potions? I don't... Oh, I bought 10 of these. Let's sort it real quick by items. Cool. Mithril gloves. Let me guess. Oh, you already have some. I think I already double-checked that no one else can wear them, right? So... Kinda useless, kinda useless. Cool. I mean, I'm enjoying this dungeon. This dungeon's pretty neat, but a little bit scary. Forced damage, apparently fairly powerful monsters. I probably should have gone to the volcano first. What I assume is probably going to be the case is that this is going to have like an important item at the end that we're supposed to get after we progress somewhat through the volcano. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That's monsters. How'd I know? Winter Wolf. I wish I had a little bit of time before each battle to like understand what I'm vaguely going to fight so that I could actually switch out Keith's weapon. Because he has Beast and Dragon and other things for fighting specific monster types, but I just never got a chance to switch out. Just because, like, I don't know what I'm facing up against. I think he still has the Rune Blade, and I don't think we fought a single mage-type monster yet, so I think I should just take that off of him. Equipment. Yeah, you have Worm Killer right now, so you do extra damage against the dragons. Do we think we're gonna fight the Winter Wolves more or the dragons more? You're gonna keep the Worm Killer. I think that's probably better. The dragons are stronger, and of course it's 2 beasts in a row, but we know these all go down to Fyraga anyways. Ba-da-da-da-dun, da-da-dun. Ba-bum, ba-da-dun, da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, Keith's almost at 400 HP. Like, Keith is 100% the tank. That was a lot of cash. Oh, this room was chock full of coinage. That's pretty good to have. Let's see, nothing down there. We know there's a staircase. It continues. Why is like half of every single screen kind of pointless? Contain an ether. Is this the floor we fell down in, or 10,000 gil? Let me in. I did it again. I saw the crack too and I walked right onto it. Oh, we're back into this room. The evil eye. Is this thing undead? It kind of looks undead. Let's just try a dia on it. I pressed down. I was gonna go down to magic. Okay, it's not undead. I get... And it's only... Oh, Sammy didn't go down either. Let's try the instant death magic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And, okay, Omelo's back up. I did not get you Stonera. I should have gotten you Stonera. We haven't fought much that does it. It's not undead. Let's try Healara. Just because everyone's kind of looking a little bit rough. And Fyroga, I guess. Oh, interesting. You can't heal a petrified party member. I mean, if you want to keep attacking Keith, who's already turned into stone, I won't complain. Another level up. A decent chunk there. Only 3 for you, of course. What did I get? You obtained a lava stone. Oh. This was accidental, but really good. 'Cause I'm almost 100% sure that's necessary for the airship. Really? It respawns the enemy? Stone carries over. Uh-oh. I mean, they all attacked Keith. Okay, there we go. You're just going to Dialga again. And you... Phoenix down. Oh, I straight up had 2 gold needles. Those are random item drops I got. I think they might have been from chest. But you know what? I'm glad I did the ice cavern first. I feel like you're supposed to do the volcano first, though. This was just like happy accidents. So from here, we need to go back upstairs. This is very cheery music for a dungeon like this, by the way. Hold on. Before I open up any more of those, gold needle on you. HP's fine enough. Sleeping bag, ice shield. Let me guess who that goes to. It's just a +4 to you. A shield imbued with the powers of ice that guards against fire. Okay, so you just have extra fire immunity then as well. I mean, that's fine with me. That seems like it might be pretty useful against... Oh, you know what? It's probably a super good thing we went to this dungeon first, actually, in that case. So there's that. Oh, I guess they go to the same place. We still have those 2 chests. Cavern ice. Yeah, the 2 things. We ended up falling down originally. I have to go down 2 flights of stairs, I believe, to get to that room. Ba-da-dun, da-da-dun, bum-bum, ba-da-bum, bum, 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 dun, dun. Okay, maybe I turn off auto run. Default speed walk. Monsters, of course it is. Dark wizards. Okay, of course when I don't have the rune blade on. Bum ba-da bum ba-da-da-da-dun, ba-da-da-dun. I'm assuming there's 2 more battles in this place. You're gonna use up our last Fyroga, and then we should be able to make it back to town. Bum 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 dun 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 bum 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 bum. Wow. This is worthless. Like, literally this starting armor. Flame sword. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's a big boost. A sword imbued with the power of fire. A little bit more accuracy, 7 extra attack. You can't use it. You can use the rune blade, interestingly enough. And as expected, these two just are never going to get good gear. Like, they can just use nothing, and Omelo can barely use anything at all. Um, I mean, I'm going to use that general use, but I'm going to assume that's not going to be all that helpful in the fire dungeon we're about to go into. But with that, I think we're good to make it out of here. That's this place full cleared, right? Why does it keep not defaulting to where I am? Yeah, that's the Cavern of Ice full cleared. The next stop is going to be the volcano. But first, obviously, I've got to head back to town. Okay, no, I said the next stop, volcano. I am curious about something. I'm looking for some levistone. It's supposed to be an amazing material that makes things float in the air. Aw. I was kind of hoping that since we now have the lava stone, we'd just come to the dwarfs and they'd immediately give us the airship. But what I assume is going to happen is that we're going to have to do something in the fire cave first, and then it's going to tell us, oh, like there's a dwarf here that can fix up your thing and like make it fly. So, a little bit sad. I remember them talking about it. I was hoping it would just immediately happen, but nope, I guess I assume at least we gotta do the volcano first. Since we have so much cash anyways, I figured while I was already in town, might as well stock up on a bunch of stuff. Might as well get regular potions, they're easy, they're cheap enough, and if I don't want to waste like the full 150, having 50 on hand isn't too bad either. And you know what, let's just go up to like 20 ethers. They're +1 to everything. You know what, buy 4 more. Let's just round off some of these numbers. Have 5 of everything. I'm probably gonna go overboard here. But also, cash is super abundant in this game. Like, one little tiny side dungeon gave us like 50k, and we only did like 5 actual fights. The rest of it was just in chests. I already looked in here, nothing to upgrade. This was the White Mage town that we'd wanted to look at. What was the other ones I had wanted to actually buy? Protera. Take less damage. You know what? Buy Stona. Protera or Invisera. Chance to not take damage. Guaranteed chance to take less damage. What do we think is more important? Let's go with dodge chance, because Protera doesn't affect things like sleep or stone, but a dodge chance will. Not that I'm really using magics like that super commonly anyways. That should be that. But we back? That's so silly. I don't know why it does that. Anyways, yeah, I think we're good to head on over. But that's probably a pretty good place to end things off. So we're just gonna head on over and save right outside the exit. But for right now, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, whoops, I guess that is the entrance. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank you all one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, Omelo, It Me Sammy Lawrence, Logan Anderson, Shadow25, and Keith Sitzlar. Thank you all so much for the extra support. For real now, take care, everybody.